quality of the chicken in Ghana. It's far, far better than, because those outside, Charlie, some of the chicken,
you don't know.
it's not even for human cause, even not for dogs.
Okay.
Yes, because I have an experience. A guy was telling me that he used to give chicken, imported one. You know, they have those ones that they give to dogs, like the back and those ones. The dogs were getting sick. When he found out, the chicken business is a huge, huge business. And we have, like Dangote said, he didn't know that there are mafias in the oil business and the actual mafias in the drug business.
How did all this come about? Somebody who asks that, how did you get the money to do all this? The cars, the cold store and everything. Maybe we can learn and
when people ask me, I would say the determination and the will to move forward.
Okay.
Because at times it's frustrating. At times I get frustrated. And why is it that I'm pumping all this money in? At times you yourself, you don't even have a car. I don't have a personal car at the moment.
Okay.
We started from almost nothing and we're up here. At the moment, we have trucks that we use to pick the chicken. Okay. We have 2 trucks and 2 delivery vans.
Akwaba, welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is Efo Selassie. I'm here today with Paps Farm GH. Pap Farms GH. He is a food processor here in Ghana. I would like you to introduce yourself.
My name is Philip Amponsa. Okay. I'm the MD of Pap Farms.
Pap Farms.
Yes.
Can you tell us what do you do? What are your services?
We process chicken.
Okay.
We process locally farmed chicken in a hygienic environment. Like most people think that they can only get chicken from frozen shops. Okay. But we do fresh chicken. Ours is called fresh chicken.
Okay.
So what we do is that we take the orders in the evening and then we process early in the morning and deliver same day. Hardly do we keep anything in our cold rooms.
Oh, okay.
So that's the difference between us and the frozen chicken.
Oh, okay. So yours is not frozen, it's
fresh. No, it's fresh. Unless a customer asks us to freeze it. Okay. For instance, as we came around, I had a message from Coconut Group that they need 50 pieces of chicken, but they want it frozen. So in that case, we'll process it maybe in the evening and place it in the chiller. Then tomorrow morning we deliver to them. But mainly our chicken and fresh chicken. It's not frozen.
So why did you decide to do fresh?
It's healthy. And the taste is nice.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you keep most of the chicken that comes in, we don't know when it was processed. How do they indicate the time that it was processed and when they're delivering to you?
Okay.
But in our case, it's fresh chicken, same day delivery.
Wow, nice. We are going to go deeper into that conversation, but for now, I would like you to tell us the history of Pap Farms. Just describe to us how it all started, what inspired the idea.
We started 2017. Okay. What happened was that I was doing a business and it didn't go well. So I was just thinking, what can I do again? And I was thinking, what can I do? Because it was taking a while. So I said, fine, why don't I do poultry?
Okay.
Fortunately for me, that time I didn't have enough funds to raise the pens and start. So a friend of mine came from Belgium and I had a discussion with him. Charlie, I want to do this, but I need to rent a place. And he said, I can get a place for you. So we contacted a certain man and fortunately we get a place.
Okay.
Then we started. But when we started, we were doing very fine. But the area was a bit developed. So there were concerns raised about. In that time, we were raising the eggs.
Okay.
We were not doing the chicken. While we eat.
Okay.
So we did it for almost 2 years. Then we moved to Misawa. And we did that place also for 2 years. And I said, this is not challenging. Then I read about the process.
Okay.
So why don't we go to fresh chicken? Because I saw that most of the time people don't get the hygienic one unless roadside fries and other things. So we said no. we want to do this like a factory floor.
Okay.
So I read about it. I went to the YouTube. I was able to locate some of the equipment. So when I decided, I bought the equipment from India to start with. So that's how it started, out of passion. I was raised in a village. So, and when I was young, I used to raise bears and other things.
Okay.
So that's how it came.
Wow. So how long has it been?
We've been, Park Farm started 2017.
2017. So I mean for the
processing aspect, we started 2019.
2019.
Yes.
It's been about 5 years now.
Yeah.
How has it been so far?
It's been a bit challenging in the sense that not that people don't want our produce. People need it. At times when you send a product to them and they see in the packaging and the taste and cleanliness and everything, they're even shocked that do we have this in Ghana? I say yes, we do, but people don't know us. That's the challenge at the moment. So we have a website, parkfarmsgh.com. We have IG, we have Facebook. So with all these things, I hope that people will get to know us and we'll be able to expand our market.
All right. So let's go a bit deeper into the Park Farms, your processing operations on a daily basis. Can you describe to us what are your operations, your business operations?
So what we do is that we have the setup already, and we plan to expand them. We have plans, serious plans for it. We've been able to get funding from GA. And that one was like a form of working capital. Then we also applied to CTVET, the Skills and Employment. I think it's Government of Ghana and the World Bank. So they've taken us up. We are in the process of getting the funding to buy automated processing equipment. Yes, so that's what we're waiting for. So what we do is that, but we have almost like 50-50 manual and automated at the moment.
Is it expensive, the machines you use now?
Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. But even the one that we are looking up to is also very expensive. The budget is about 2 million Ghana cedis. Yeah. So what we do is that we don't raise the chicken at the factory here. We pick them from various farms. And the happy aspect is that, selling broiler in Ghana is very difficult.
Yeah.
So if you raise the broiler and the time is up and nobody is picking, it's very, very frustrating. Fortunately, we are able to put smiles on most of the farmers that we deal with, because immediately the birds are ready, we pick them, and they are happy with the way they're working with us. So we go to the farm with our trap. We see the trap and then the cages, and then we pick the quantities that we want. When we come, we have the pen here. We keep them in, and when the time is up, normally what happens is that we take the orders in the evening. So when it's 6 o'clock, I call the major shops that we deal with, and then they bring us the quantities that they want. For the individuals, most of them identify us on our WhatsApp, and then IG. So some send it on the IG, some send it on our web page, and then some send it on WhatsApp. So we receive all the orders, then we add. Then we know the quantities that we have to process at that particular moment. Then we do that, and then we place it in the, because it's night in the chiller. We have 2 cold rooms here, and they are all working. So we place them in the morning. We do the various packaging, and then we send it out.
You said something that is very important, that you buy from farmers.
Yes.
And it's very good. It's a good initiative, because it will help farmers to be able to sell their produce fast here in Ghana, rather than selling it outside and then they process it and bring it back to us. It's very good. And so, how many workers do you have for now?
At the moment, we are about 10.
About 10.
But we're excluding the ag growers. They are not part of our business. So we don't have them.
In a day, how many chickens do you?
It depends. At times you do 300.
Wow.
Yes, and we process chicken almost every day. I just had a call. Somebody was placing an order. Because of this meeting, afterwards I'll call the guys to package some for the person.
Wow. Wow. So what are some of the major challenges that you faced in this business?
The major challenges are many, but we started from almost nothing and we're up here now. At the moment, we have trucks that we use to pick the chicken. We have 2 trucks and 2 delivery vans. This one and the one that they took along. So the challenges I would say is financial, working capital, and then the value chain. Actually, the value chain of the poultry business has not been developed in Ghana.
Okay.
So it's always when the value chain is developed, you don't struggle because from here you can go there. Now you have to fund everything. For instance, we have 2 cold rooms there, and one will cost you about 160,000 Ghana cedis. Even the smaller one, the bigger one will be about 250,000 Ghana cedis. You understand? You need trucks also. Apart from all this, you need working capital because you can't go and pick a farmer's best and you tell him that you keep the money until somebody that you supply have paid you. At least maximum of about a week you have to. Meanwhile, if not received what you sent out. So these are some of the challenges. Very capital intensive business.
Well, your story is quite inspiring because in 5 years you've been able to get to a point where we can say you are successful. How did all this come about? Somebody who asks that, how did you get the money to do all this? The cars, the cold store and everything. Maybe we can learn and
when people ask me, I would say the determination and the will to move forward.
Okay.
Because at times it's frustrating. At times I get frustrated and why is it that I'm pumping all this money in? At times you yourself, you don't even have a car. I don't have a personal car at the moment.
Okay.
Because of the business. I would have bought any car that I want. But because of the business, I wanted to build it to a certain level.
Okay.
And then I've seen that things are working well then. But when I started, I didn't have any support from any of the banks. You know, the banks in Ghana, they want to see that. But only early this year, we had a little of support from Absa Bank.
Okay.
Yes, they gave us some. Absa and there is another American company, Mastercard Foundation.
Mastercard Foundation.
Yes, so they supported us this year. But I've done this out of my own other businesses that I do. So from there that I put in the money.
Okay.
But the other thing is also that this year too, fortunately this year has been a good year for us because we've been recognized in so many areas. GA, Ghana Entrepreneurship Agency gave us some funding. MOFA, Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Agriculture, have also selected us among some other farmers on the program. Government of Ghana and World Bank project. Pap Farm has been selected. So they're going to give us like a seed money, but in the form of day-old chicks, feed and vaccines. Then we'll raise the chicken and then we will give it to our growers and the farm that we also use to raise the ones. And then we'll raise, process and then sell to the Ghanaian public.
Wow, that's good. What would you say are the qualities that these people looked at that has made them recognize you as one of the best?
I can't say we are the best, but we try to build something. You see, at times it's nice when I wake up and I come here and I see the guys working, at least it gives you some sense of fulfillment. We've been able to pull people to come together and do this. So that's the motivation. Because, you know, it's for my life, my fear is that if you are not working, how do you survive? So whenever I come into contact with people, I try to motivate them, advise those that I can to do something with their lives. So that is the motivation, to do something with our lives, make an impact, and then live our lives the best way that we can.
So one of the unique selling points that you gave was that they are freshly made and then they taste. What are some other unique attributes that
Okay, chicken. Raising chicken is a bit difficult, and people always want to find means of getting the most out of it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, most chicken in Ghana have the highest quality compared to the others.
Okay.
Every chicken that you see in Ghana is perfect. It's far better than whatever you get from the cold store.
Okay.
The reason is that we don't do hormones.
Okay.
We don't do, some even inject it with water and other chemicals. Yes, but in Ghana, chickens are rare chicken.
Okay.
It's not. Yes, and
you said you don't rear it with hormones. Hormones are.
Hormones, when they add the hormones, it makes them grow
fast. Okay.
But our chicken do grow fast,
yeah,
but not out of hormones.
Organically,
yes.
Okay.
Most of our chicken can be compared to organic chicken that you get from outside.
Okay.
Yeah, even with a higher quality than those ones that they say is organic.
Okay.
That we can't even be able to confirm whether what they are telling us is the truth
or not.
Yeah.
Okay. What advice will you give to people who consume chicken?
I would say our chickens are the best. The chicken in Ghana, not only mine, every chicken in Ghana, compared to what is brought in, the quality cannot be compared. The quality of the chicken in Ghana is far better than, because those outside, Charlie, some of the chicken is not even for human, even not for dogs.
Okay.
Yes, because I have an experience. A guy was telling me that he used to give chicken, imported one. They have those ones that they give to dogs, like the back and those ones. The dogs were getting sick. When he found out, he stopped. The sickness just vanished.
Yeah.
So people should be careful about the sort of chicken that they buy. Don't just go and buy any chicken that you don't even have any information on.
So it means the fresh chickens are healthier than the cold ones.
I won't say they are healthier. At least you have the freshness.
Yeah, you have the freshness. Yeah.
And the cold room, fine. Cold room chicken, I won't say it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Only if it's packaged well.
Okay.
And you don't just leave it in the cold room for it to get burnt. No cold room burn things. If you leave it like that, you see that some parts will be a bit reddish. Yes. So if it's well packaged and frozen, it's okay.
Okay. How can we tell the freshness, or how can we tell which one is good to consume? Are there some qualities you can see within the chicken itself that can tell you that?
If the chicken is not fresh, at times people also, what they do is that is why people should be careful where they buy their chicken from. You should know where you are buying your chicken from, because there is also another angle to it.
Yeah.
What happens is that because ours are a bit expensive, some what do I call it? Unpatriotic people. They tar. When we say tarring, it means removing the eyes from the chicken and displaying it in the display fridges that is a fresh chicken.
Okay.
But if you are careful and you are a bit observant, you will see that there's major difference between those ones and then the fresh one.
Okay.
Yes.
And somebody will ask, why is the chickens from outside, the one that are imported here, are cheap, and ours are expensive?
That is a bit of policy direction.
Okay.
That is for government to come in. You see, the chicken business is a huge business. And you have, like Dangote said, he didn't know that there are mafias in the oil business and the actual mafias in the drug business. Yes, so people in the advanced world, they have developed their systems to a level that they're able to help their farmers. That they give them the incentive, the things that they need is provided for them. But in our case, It's the individual who has taken it upon himself to build some of these things.
Okay.
So things are a bit expensive here, like feed. For instance, there should be, if there is a policy direction, that we have specific areas that farmers can go to, especially maize and soya. These are the major components that we use to feed the birds. So if there is a policy that every region, every district, there is a warehouse that we have subsidized maize and soya for farmers. I think it will be a long way for our prices to stabilize. Because beginning of this year, maize was selling around 220 cedis per 50 kilo bag. Now it's almost 300 cedis.
Wow.
So you see the difference. Only last week, the feed, we have two kinds. Either you prepare your own feed or you buy from finished feed, already prepared feed. They've increased the prices early this week also. So these are some. So it's always expensive to buy the local chicken, but the health benefit of the local chicken exceed the benefit that you buy from the imported one.
All right. So what are your service times? When can people call?
We do 24/7 because we are online.
Okay.
So for instance, yesterday when I got home, I saw that I have gotten a message. I didn't see it actually. When I got home, I was a bit tired. So when I wake up around, was it 7 something? Yeah, 9 p.m. I saw 9 p.m. I saw that somebody had sent a message that she needs chicken. So we receive our orders anytime. Yes.
Anytime.
Yeah, but the processing is done in the evening or early morning. And then.
So for instance, I order by 5 p.m. today. In the evening, it can be done.
You get it tomorrow
morning. Yes. Okay.
So mostly we advise our customers that they should place their order. Even if you don't want to call, you can just send a WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp page. If you go to our website, farmfarmsgh.com, yeah, there is a chat. You can see either you call or you send a WhatsApp. It will come to me directly. We'll take a look.
I'll be including all the necessary details, their social media platforms, websites in the description in the comment section. Make sure you continue to follow this conversation. Alright, so I think we've talked enough about the poultry business and how you go about things, and we are glad to have a company like you that is serving fresh chickens and thinking about the health, not just the monetary aspect, but the health of the Ghanaian people. And so I would want you to tell us what you want us to know, what you would want, anything on your heart that you want to share with Ghanaians.
Yes, fellow Ghanaians, what I would say is that let us try to build the world for ourselves. We shouldn't always look outside, that things will come from outside for us to consume. Mostly the food that we eat in Ghana should be Ghanaian made food. So I'll plead with you from today, if you hear us, kindly patronize the chicken that we produce in Ghana. It might be a bit expensive, but it's building your health. You might not be spending so much on hospital bills compared to the one that you consume from outside, because you don't know when those chickens were processed and the condition that they were in before they were processed, and even the value chain. Think about it. How can a person produce chicken outside with all the things that we go through here and still come and sell it cheap here? Some of the chicken that they come to sell here,
I don't believe they consume it even.
No, they don't. They don't. A friend of mine he told me that he used to work in an abattoir in Belgium, and they have grades. The grade A, they will not bring it here.
Just like technology, they bring the grade
A, they will not bring it here. So please, fellow people, please let us patronize what is around us. It's healthier, it's better, it's good than whatever they bring in from the outside. So this is what I would say. And the other thing that I would say is that, you see, we always complain that there are businesses, there are no work in Ghana. How can we get the work when we are patronizing the things that are done outside? So let us patronize the things around us. Then, if somebody is doing something around you, you think you can patronize it. Please do, compared to buying from outside, because we are giving everything to the people outside.
And we are complaining.
We are complaining. Yes. So this is a little that I will say. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you too for giving us your time and your knowledge. Okay. So thank you for watching. I am sure you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and make sure you check out Paps Farm GH. Their Instagram is Paps Farm GH, Facebook Paps Farm GH, and then their website www.papsfarmgh.com. Check them out and place an order now. Thank you for watching and have a good week.